So we said, okay, let's put an ad in the Daily Cal. The ad read, 2 lacrosse players looking for a third to throw the ball. My phone rang off the hook. Within a week, we had 30 lacrosse players.
To Pete and Wayne and Pete's wife Diane, who basically allowed us to have a training facility and get taped, and I say a huge thank you to all of them, because it was grassroots back then, and they made it happen. They made it happen for me. He was always about pushing you to expose you to more stuff. And I gotta say, I was watching the NCAA finals this year and watching Denver and Coach Tierney, what he's done with that team and that whole philosophy of one touching the ball and moving it. And that's what Pete was pushing on us in 1985. So I give him a lot of credit for being visionary, a student of the game, really trying to take the best elements of the game and teach it to us.
I quickly got converted by Bajesi, which was, like I said, a little bit intimidating at first because he was a pretty gruff, walrus-looking guy, and he quickly recognized my defensive positioning skills rather than my stick skills, and handed me a long stick on a couple of face-offs, and then from there quickly, converted me over to long stick D.
Pete was my coach the whole time I was there, and he was a tough guy. He was a great coach to, especially on the defensive side. He had this East Coast kind of tough mentality, and he definitely brought this smash mouth kind of lacrosse to Cal.
I want to be the drunk guy in the M&T Bank parking lot in Baltimore at a national championship Final Four that Cal's playing in.
Well, Carl was a great player at Cal. He was the guy for us. Midfielder, big, strong, great player, really the leader of our team back then.
Lacrosse is a small community, and Carl was always a massive figure and incredible athletic capabilities. So a big guy, fast, quick, and the classiest thing about him is at the end of the goal or end of whatever was explosive, he just calmly walked back to the middle of the field and started again.
And it was in the tournament, and I completely missed the pass and went out of bounds, and it killed the pass break. And Al shook his head and was like, I can't believe this guy. Anyway, I think they picked up the inbounds, tossed it down, drove, dump, shot, Al scores, and it was always forgiven.
With Cal Lacrosse, I'm honored to be amongst my peer group here, and certainly hope to see it continue. And I think it's an honor because I'll look back 50 years from now, and my kids hopefully many years after that, and to think that I was able to be in the Hall of Fame for a program that I think down the road will be a tremendous power in lacrosse. And
proud to be part of the program that we did, and I think that what I see happening now and the organization and finally the real critical mass that's really coalescing brick by brick, year by year, we become a bigger, a more important organization, and it's the right time for Cal Lacrosse.
The alumni are integral to our development. I talk about our alumni to every recruit. We talk about how Cal is not a 4-year decision, it's a 40-year investment, and our alums are really the ones that make that statement true. We're deeper at every position. We laid the foundation that we're going to build on this year. We want to hoist hardware. It's not just about fun. So the challenge for me as the coach and the other coaches is to be professional in our approach, but extremely efficient with our time.